Bullen batting now. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but hit right here, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this.
Back up the middle. Oh, look out. Andrus with a pickup. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. We've got Ellerton in the batter's box. Red Sox lost last night. Well, you could say they are anti-dustbuster mode. No sweeps. They'll try and grab the third of three here against Toronto. Got looking last time. Runners on first and second with one out. And here's the first one. He fouls that one off. At the belt, Carter kicks and throws to deep right center. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And around third on his way home. Over to second for one. And the deuce, a double play.
Now Boston wins it. So many things went right for them today. Good team victory.
And now let's get a recap of an outstanding individual performance. And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of It's going to be de Jesus. The A's losing yesterday. That tied the 3-game set at 1 apiece. Chance to take the series against the Jays. Goodwin will come. There's a swing and a ground ball. Griesinger. 1 away. Here's a look at what's coming up for the A's. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. And it's on to another challenge. The Orioles at Oriole Park. It'll be a 3-game series. And then the Rays come into town, kicking off the homestand. The team that bested them in the last series between the two. Poulin is batting. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
That one goes foul. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Yes, at the plate now. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the pitch. 0-1. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, he got that slider, and he thought that's where he wanted it. He took a mighty rip at it.
Swings, hits this one very high, in the air, deep left center. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. Excellent job with a big fly ball. Now they trail by only 1.
Gary, the Blue Jays look determined. This game is theirs. They've drawn close. Now we got to see if they can take the lead.
Here's the first pitch. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses. 0-1. And Steve, if we end up at a tie ball game, you're going to look back at that home run and say, this is the one that got him. Liner towards the hole. Bauer throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And for those of you catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Grubay, he swings, hits a ball to right field. Play is made.
Just got fooled a little bit at the plate, got underneath it, and lost just a routine fly to the right field.
Bauer at the plate, walked in his last plate appearance. And here's the first one. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Makes its way through for a single.
I don't care how good your changeup is. If you leave it out over the plate like that, the hitter has so much time to react to it. That's why he gets the big hit there.
Chow up now. Base hit his last time. And the first pitch. It's fouled off. Oh. He deals. Smash towards the middle. And it's through. That's a base hit.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Potts in the batter's box. Struck out swinging. His last time up. Contreras coming in now to pitch. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Contreras sets and throws. Grabs it. too late, and he is safe at second.
Well, this is not what you imagine when you go out to make a pitching change. You bring a guy in from out of the bullpen, and the first hitter he faces, he serves up a hit. Let's see if he can get out of this.
And it's DeFelice batting. And here's a chance, maybe, to put this thing out of reach.
Well, this at-bat right here could pretty much decide this ballgame.
Late in the game, key at-bat. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
And another foul ball. Contreras winds up for the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Now a bouncing ball to short, and that one goes foul. And that's inside, and he's worked it to a full count.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here, trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Got one. They pick up 3 hits in the inning. They leave the Sox full. Oakland 2, Toronto 1. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. And we've got Helton batting. He's ready. To give his best at bat right here, first position. Home half of the ninth. Aviles gets called on to take over the mound duties. They've decided it was time to make a change here. And in the batter's box, it's Capelon. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
He squares around and he gets this one down. Aviles there in time for the out.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
Aguila into the batter's box. 0 for 2 thus far. The pitch. Hard grounded to short. Griesinger. On to first. That's out number 2.
You know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. Listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
And Gary, Oakland wins this game. A lot of contributions all around. The manager's got to be feeling really good about this victory today.
Now, our player of the game. And they didn't have to score a lot of runs to do it. They end up with just managing 2 across the plate, but the pitching held up.
Well, a very close game and solid pitching and outstanding defense as well. Those little things become the key in close games.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this Descent is the batter now. Steve, you got to like the odds right here. Get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Now, if the hits went over the ball, too, it completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Change up got him, and the side is retired. And they've got the lead in this ball game, and now they'll get two right-handers up in the pen.
Well, I want to see if they can protect this lead here. You don't ask your bullpen to win the game, but they have to hold the lead in this situation.
And we've got Beam batting. He's ready to start out here in the sixth inning. Malenko will be their new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Well, today's starter not overly sharp, didn't have his best stuff, kept his team close, but now it's going to come down to the late innings of the game, and can the bullpen get the job done?
And misses below the knees, ball two. Last night, a loss for the Tigers. That series for them, they ended up losing 1-2 against the Indians in Cleveland. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0. They battled all the way in the last one. Deep game.
Yeah, and you're hoping that you can just get out of that 12th inning, try to score in the top of the 13th, but it just didn't happen. They take a tough loss.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is a cutter. Can't catch up to it. 3-2.
Well, good movement on that cutter. He had him way out on his front foot.
Payoff pitch coming. Swung on and fouled away. Full count pitch. Foul! And that's another foul ball.
Well, all you want when this at-bat gets extended is to find a pitch that you can hit. That curveball right there, not a very good hitter's pitch. So you foul it off and stay alive, and hopefully he makes a mistake.
You got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch headed for the middle. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, with 1 run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
It's going to be to Jesus. Now the Blue Jays losing their last game. And with that loss, they end up going 1 for 3 in the series against the A's.
Gary, they're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run. He's
running, heading for second. Oh, he has thrown it away, safe all around. There he goes, headed for third. Here's the pitch. Oh, that is strike 3. He squared to bunt. He is out of there. Let's take a second to view the teams with the most pop in their bats. Our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays number 1 The Yankees second. The Red Sox third. Fourth, the Yankees. Hit sharply towards the hole. He's around third, heading for the plate. And the run gets in. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
Anaga is up now. We got to credit this lineup at an important part of the ball game. They've come back to tie this thing up. Swing liner back up the middle. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. Runner around second. He's heading for third. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
A real good approach at the plate right here, thinking about going back up the middle. He gets a fastball a little bit inside, but able to just punch it up the middle for a base hit.
It's going to be DeJesus. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. And here's the first one. Line shot into center field. 2 away. And they'll try and hold the runners second and first. They stay.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in home runs, first in slugging percentage, and the number 2 team in batting average. Goes a long way to scoring runs. So many good hitters in this lineup hitting for a high batting average. See if they can continue it through the year.
He delivers. And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. Even game here in Toronto. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Callaway up now. Took a call. Third strike in his last time up. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
Grace is going to be our new pitcher here as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. He's thinking 3 here. He's going to try to stretch it. There's the throw. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it.
And a chance now to see where the Tigers sit in the American League rankings. Second in stolen bases, third in walks, and an offense that's in the top 10 in triples. That ability to drive the ball into the gaps is a real asset for a club, but also that speed and aggressiveness to turn them into triples.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swing, hot shot. Oh, mercy. Boy, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
Cordova in the box now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Huller gets called on to take over the mound duties. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
The pitch. And he's not in front of that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Now trying to catch the hitter off balance, trying to lock him up, throwing that curveball in the inner part of the plate. I'd much rather see it down and away, though.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
Look at the big break on that pitch. That's huge. At 82 miles per hour, that's a tough pitch. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And let's take a look as Freeze stands in to hit. Got looking last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter. Looked at 0-1.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count. Right now, you want to be able to know what pitch he's going to throw.
Swings and misses at the curve, already 0-2.
Well, that's just textbook pitching right there. Exactly where you want to put the breaking ball. Either keep it down at the knees or even bounce it in the dirt if you have to get the hitter to swing over top of it. That's what he did there. Great pitch.
And that runs too far inside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. No swing. Count goes to 2-2. He deals. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. This one's still tied up in Toronto. Guest has a turn in the box. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. And he starts him out. Swung on line to right center field. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. We're getting right up in the trading deadline. This is the Central Division at this point, brought to you by State Farm. First place, the White Sox. In second place, it's the Indians. Third belongs to the Twins. The Tigers, 4th place. And it's the Royals in last. Oh, he takes off for second. That one goes foul. Oh, and he takes off for second. Strike 2. Back up the middle. Picks it up. 1. And a deuce, a double play. And we've got Helton batting. Singleton scored his last time around. Struck out swinging last time. Bartlett is called up. He'll be pitching. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Here's the pitch. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Big breaking ball misses, 1-2.
That curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
1-2 pitch coming. That swung on and flied to right. That's one away. Time for our State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the lowest ERA. Number 1, the White Sox. The Red Sox 2nd. 3rd spot, the Rangers. Jays 4th. And the Mariners 5th.
Pitching is the name of the game. And you see where they rank in ERA. They've had a very successful season so far this year, and the pitchers are getting the job done.
And it's Chamberlain batting. He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0. Hut shot towards the hole. Throws in time to first. What a play. You know something? That was such a great play. That's worth one more look.
How about the camera work right there on that one? Terrific job, guys, on the camera, and what a play.
Tim 40 is the batter. Had a double his last time up. The first pitch. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1. The pitch. And it goes foul. Hit sharply down the line. And there's DeJesus on number 3. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Aguila into the batter's box. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. This one swung on and driven hard. Play is made. And coming up for the Tigers, they wrap up this Toronto series on Sunday. They head to yet another venue, the Red Sox hosting that one. They'll get started Monday night. Then they kick off a series with division rivals, the Indians, a team that beat them pretty good in the last series. And in the batter's box, it's Capelon. He'll be the pinch hitter as he retreats back for it and gets the out. It's Colon at the plate. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. He'll start the ninth. And here's the first one. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Keeps it down that time, 0-2. On the way. He swings and drives this one. He makes the catch. What a play.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Guthrie at the plate. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. And he holds off with the pitch low, 1-0. Swinging a high bouncer to second. Bullen. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
This is how stars get made, delivering in these sorts of moments.
Well, we're in the top half of the last inning. This ball game tied up, so the potential go-ahead is up there.
Now this is what
he swings and nails a liner. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. This one's still tied up in Toronto. Anaga is batting. Had a base hit his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And he makes the catch. One away. It's going to be DeJesus. Blew out last time. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. That's 2 gone.
This is the first baseman's ball all the way. He takes charge and puts it away.
Bullen settles in. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. And here's the first one. Swung on, line to right field. And there we go, the winning run on base.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Yes, up at the plate. He's really looking to keep this going. There's a swing and a smash. That'll do it as they put that one away. Well, how about that?
Everyone being treated to some intense moments here. A lot of fun.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put swung on liner to right, and that is in there, the go-ahead run on board.
You talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game. Thus far, let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Cordova, he sends this one in the air towards center. Oh, and a great catch. Shows some outstanding speed just to catch up with this thing.
Well, this is an all or nothing effort right here. If he doesn't get it, it's extra bases. Nice play.
And let's take a look as Freeze stands in to hit. He's batting now late in this game, only one out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
Great setup this time with the off-speed pitch, and then following up, he couldn't catch up to the heater. Couldn't even get a bat off his shoulder.
Great combination of pitches when you can freeze a hitter like that. And we've got Beam batting. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. Oh, he's behind that time. Can't catch up with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that 2-seam fastball.
Pitch on the way. Struck him out, so they'll go to work, see if they can't win it in the bottom half. No runs on a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Even game here in Toronto.
Gary, you live for moments like this. This is unbelievable.
Bottom half, extra inning. Potential go-ahead run standing at the plate.
Gary, both guys know a walk-off homer wins it. The fans want it to end.
A swing line to left center. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready. He's going to try to stretch it. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And we've got Helton batting. And he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. One over to second, not in time. He'll be safe. He'll get just 1.
That ball was hit so hard, the second baseman barely had time to react, but played in the right spot. He gets the out.
Aguila into the batter's box. Last time up, flew out. Thought about dropping 1 down that time. Missed it. It's a strike. Now a swing. Oh, he got it all. That is deep left center field. This ball is way back in. Goodbye. Home run. This ball game is over.
Walk-off win for the home team, getting it done in extraordinary fashion. Everybody celebrating.
We'll take a look at our player of the game, delivering the goods for the ball club in this contest.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne, along with John Truck and Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at